Indeed, and howdy. What's up, man? Right now I'm trying to find out why I'm getting a little bit of a bug. All my menus keep disappearing on Clip Studio. One second while I restart the program. One sec while I restart this. Let's try one more time. Here, I don't know if you guys heard that beeping, but that's not normal. And Clip Studio's taking a while to boot. Alright, I will pull up Salt in a sec. And Salt. The computer only beeps like that when it's starting up, and I try to do something. Alright, let's try this Goblin Witch again. Can I click on a thing? Something's wrong. Every time I click on a menu, it just disappears when I start mousing over it. Whatever. I'm not restarting the stream because I'm gonna make it work. Okay, window, canvas, new window. It's only my layer stuff, that's weird. It's fine, not too bothersome, but the fact that it's happening now, the beeping that is a little odd. Also, who doesn't enjoy a good goblin? Little trouble-making shits. I don't know. I'm guessing it's my app center. The, oh, it's Gigabyte's app center. I'm guessing it's from that. But I don't know. That's one of the first things that starts up, so I can't imagine what else it would be. said, it usually only pops up when I'm starting up my computer and I try and, like, move the mouse or something. The bug that, is happening in Clipsia right now only happens when my computer is in AMD Ryzen high performance mode in the power settings, which is garbage, and it screws up my computer. I have to put in Windows high performance mode, not the AMD one. Every time I hear someone recommend an AMD GPU, I remember how bad the drivers are, and everyone's like, oh, that was years ago. And I'm still seeing problems to this day, so I'm just like, man, I have no interest in getting an AMD GPU. I can deal with it in my Steam Deck, because it's not going to be a problem. It is odd, but whatever. I'm not going to restart my computer for that. Yeah, someone was trying to tell me that AMD drivers are fine now, and that's like old news. And to go back to the retirement home, and I'm like, okay, well, AMD drivers are getting people VAC banned and Counter-Strike, so apparently there's still problems. So salt is spawning properly, I didn't check. Okay, good. Salt is. It's a Gunty. I still haven't named her. Still leaning on Veronica/Ronnie. But also, I like the cheesy name Recoil. Is that a good enough name? God damn it. That's what you're referring to. Whoops. Experimenting with using a lasso fill tool, and I've been really enjoying it. It's not accurate, because I'm not accurate with it, but honestly, it's forcing me to be faster and less neurotic about getting everything super precise, so I'm down with it. For some stuff. God, look at this little shit. She's gonna cause some trouble. Let's see something. Help it. Pineapple Mandarin Mike's Harder. Cousin Art, can you mail me one? I could really go for a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I was debating on getting some whiskey today, but I was just like, no, let's just save money. Holidays are coming up after all. Yeah, I don't know what's up with graphics cards only having one HDMI port. I got like 50 display ports, a USB-C port, and one HDMI port. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I heard it was because, like, it can only do so much of a, it can only go so high with the refresh rate. But now that's bullshit because I've seen 4K HDMI ports. Right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, I don't know how many display ports my video card actually has, but it was more than I'm like, who the hell's gonna use all these? I'm sure you could find it if you look up the EVGA XC gaming card I got. 2070. Really like this song the way it like kicks into some of the beats. Oh, you know what it might have been? Maybe it's my Huion driver. I'm gonna restart Clip Studio one more time. Sorry about the restart, but I really want to nail this problem, and if I can fix it without restarting my computer, then la-di-da. Whatever that means. Huion driver, please. Okay, it's booted. Now I can do Clip Studio. Okay, no beeping. So it didn't beep. Open the Gabo window. Take that out. He's behaving a little oddly. Hopefully that's just a restart fixing problem. It's used for a 4x5 monitor? I've never heard of a 4x5. I've heard of a 2x3. God damn it. Try the wrong one selected. Okay, now can I select this? No, it's still fucking bugging out. Getting stream started was really annoying. I wasn't gonna stream to YouTube today because having Twitch open as well as OBS is kind of annoying, so I was just like, fuck it. I don't know how to focus for both. But then Twitch was like, nah, you gotta do two-factor authentication. So that went out the window, because Fry's not home. He's got the phone. And then Restream decided it was like just as I was about to boot up the stream, it was like, nah, we're logging you out. Why? I'm honestly not feeling 100% still. I don't have nearly as bad as what my brother has. Fry's proper fucked in terms of whatever he's got. He's coughing so bad. But my energy is just kind of like a weird roller coaster at the moment. Today my head feels I can't describe it as a headache. It just like I got this weird just tenseness. I don't know. It's weird. Hello, OBS? OBS. See? What the hell? Weird. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. We're gonna finish this Gabo piece today, and we might move on to some Journey to the Skyline sketches. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Welcome back. It's a square monitor. Well, it's gotta be 4x3 then. I have a 4x3 monitor in the other room. It's actually really nice. It's old as hell, but like it's this old-ass Dell monitor that I'm pretty sure has survived several several computers even before I got it. I'd still be using it, but I don't know. Survived Y2K. Honestly, it's close enough to that era, I think. Like, if I... Based on what I said, Vam might have even seen it and could be like, oh yeah, that kind of Dell monitor. It's like this early 2000s thing with silver coloring all around it and a black bezel. Let's jump to, I think it might be the same monitor as yours. I think we had this discussion, actually. I'm gonna skip to, Fast Racing Neo's OST. It might be a little loud. Is that loud? It's loud for me, but I can lower it on my end. So let me know if it's too loud for, stream. Look, I don't know where some of these companies get their monitors from, but some of them are, like, legit. I can even overclock... Actually, it's not even overclock, it's just in the settings. I can turn that monitor to 75 Hertz, which is like... What? Why? Why does this have that? It's like some office monitor. It's not meant for, gaming, whatever. I actually might have the same monitor or same panel at the very least. Yeah, Cousin Eric, how's your mics? I forgot what you said it was. The only thing we have at local at 7-Eleven is cranberry and lemonade. It's okay. Not great. Oh my god, you have you had my stream up in one of these pictures? God, that was a while ago. Oh, okay, no, it's not like that. I mean, it's probably from the same era. Also, Vam, your Yeti microphone, if you still have it pointed at you like that, you have to face it towards you. Do not point it at you. It's not a mic that you point at yourself. Had that mic, can verify. Can't put my finger slightly off of it. It's probably the extra alcohol content in it, honestly, because the cranberry one's got a pretty big alcohol like kick to it, I guess, and it kind of overwhelms the rest of it. I really want one. I haven't had one in a while. I haven't had one in a while because I had sticker shock. I walked into a local 7-Eleven and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get one of them. And I noticed that like it was like $1.50 more, and I'm like, what the hell? I decided to like look over at the beer aisle, and the beer hasn't moved at all in terms of pricing, so I'm like, okay. They're just jacking up what they want to. Maybe, I don't know. Ah. Check is missing the loading port on the left side? Wouldn't it be under? Wait, hold on. I thought the loading port was on the right side, not the left. I mean, she sure as hell did cover everything in bandages. we'll say that she managed to find a way around it. Put a piece of metal over it, cut the bandages away, and the bandages kind of like go under it. Also, hi, Doughboy. Forgot you. Yeah, I did the Splatoon piece. I still haven't posted it yet. It's usually under. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, well, there's the ejection port, which you also load the first shell into, and then under here is where you load everything into. So, what do you mean it's missing the loading port? I know she's got the bandages over, but like, hold on. Okay, look. Bottom of the shotgun. Here's the loading port. Yeah, the bandages go over it, but let's just say there's a metal piece that she put over it, and then cut the bandages away, so the loading port's exposed. Look, it's a goblin. She's figured it out. Don't worry about it. Hire was working on the 360 as blah, blah, blah. Just make sure that, you know, it's got to be facing. You can't be pointed, because I've seen so many people make that mistake, and the audio just winds up sounding like old arse. Banner name, it's Jam. I'm still leaning on Veronica / Ronnie. But I like that little, you know, fancy detail. That, you know, maybe her family is a bit more of status. She just kind of went like, nah. But I do also like the idea of calling her Recoil after some ideas of her being launched by her own shotgun. That would be a cool nickname. I see the Morrowind Spider-Man meme. Probably not. I've seen a lot of Morrowind memes in my time, but like, it's not a game I follow for sure. Because, I like it for a lot of reasons, but I don't like playing it. My head's definitely feeling a little funky. Like, not a headache, but there's pressure going on. Yes, I'm over 18. Apparently this is very loose. Oh, God. Why is it always Spider-Man 3? I knew exactly what this was going to be. The movie said Morrowind May. God. So goofy. Yeah, I can't exactly play it with the sound. Hey Emerald, how's it going? Welcome on in YouTube. I'm currently multi-streaming, so if you hear me talking to random people that you don't see, there's your answer. That's a pretty good one, man. I like that one scroll is bloody infamous to that point. thought gobos have a hive mind. I mean, maybe in some kind of, in some lores they might. What am I making? I am making a very smug shotgun witch gobbo. She casts fireballs, and she casts buckshot. How are you doing? I think of games that I've seen goblins in, and like there's some goblins in Final Fantasy VII, but they're just kind of like random monsters. There's Torchlight 2 has some goblins, but again, random monsters. I don't think I've seen a game that they're playable. I'm sure like more MMOs and whatnot, that would be the case. Good? Oh, good to hear. We'll hopefully be finishing up a little goblin here for this stream. Then maybe we doodle. Maybe we doodle. I had a lot of fun doing a draw pile, even though it was on Aggie.io, the you know, drawing stuff where you can multi-draw multiple people. I miss doing that, because I did that a couple times with Lou and Rolly. It was a lot of fun. But they'd be busy, and I don't know many other artist people, so the potential for that is pretty low. But it was fun to do it for the Halloween thing. Got to draw Arlie, Cora, and Blit, having a fun time. What do I do on my channel? Oh god, you make it sound like there's a plan. There is no plan. So here's what I do on my channel. I have a lot of things in a box, right? And I'm carefully moving it down the stairs, but I accidentally tripped, and all of it went flying all into the channel. So it's a bit of gameplay, a bit of art. I've only recently started streaming here again because Twitch is now like, hey, you can stream on other platforms too. Just don't display chat to make things really awkward. So it makes it look like you're a crazy person responding to people that don't exist. Missing the Tangwar script? Man, you're gonna have to be a lot more specific than that. Yeah, there's really not much of a plan with my channel, so if you're here for consistency, that I cannot promise. I want to say most people don't have a head for their channel. What do you upload on yours? Oh, okay, it's already because there's... Okay, never mind. There we go. The Elvish script used for the One Ring. Ah, okay, got it. Well, I'm trying to imagine a gobbo with the One Ring earring. And, you know... I'm not too savvy on all the Lord of the Rings lore, right? So, the One Ring drives people mad when they use it. It gave Frodo the power of invisibility, but like, and also gave his oh god, what was Bilbo to him? What's up, Panzer? Like, it didn't seem to have, like, a consistent power, unless, like, Sauron used it, apparently. Where he was, like, immortal, all-powerful, and held power and domain over the ring wraiths. Oh god, we're talking about Lord of the Rings. What have I done? What have you done, ma'am? Oh my god. Wowie zowie, time to throw free money time. Thank you for your continued support, Cousin Panzer. However, I'm gonna move forward, but mostly it's just reaction videos. Oh, fair enough. Those have gotten super popular. Thank you, Cousin Panzer, for the support. I believe... Actually, I want to make sure that I did this. Oh, my head is actually, kind of screwed up. I'm pretty sure I put you on the supporter page, and I just want to make sure I did that. Music was a little loud? Okay. I asked earlier, you punks, okay? There we go. That or I'm a bit quiet. I'm probably a little bit quiet because I am still stumbling around with a little bit of illness. Okay, yeah. Panzer is on the supporter page. It's fine until the last 3 songs. Okay, got it. Well, if it's a little loud, you gotta yodel, or otherwise, you know, I don't know. Because my audio is different than your audio, in terms of volume. I haven't missed any redeems or whatever, right? Right, good. That's weird, why doesn't it tell me? I hate... Oh my god, Restream is such a pain in the ass. Well, thank you for subscribing. I don't know why it doesn't... Restream seems to give me very limited information. Like, I have Twitch chat open so I can see the redeems over there. But also, apparently Restream doesn't pull subscribes from YouTube. How good? How good is this setup right now, am I right? I am really considering just breaking the rules and just putting Restream chat over on the displayed stream, because, like, for God's sakes, guys, like, it's so... It's gotten to the point where, like, people have asked, like, is this a rerun? I'm like, no, it's not a rerun. I am a human being listening to you and responding in real time. Yeah, any and all support is always appreciated. Helps fund these silly little adventures in the webcomic and whatnot. We'll look on YouTube real quick to see that, because Restream just tells me who is saying what from where. Oh, YouTube's backend is such a fucking weird mess. Next streaming software to go live. Did I just bork my YouTube or no? YouTube is so weird. We will continue on the Gabo quest here. So I take it you're an artist, or do you dabble just a bit? Which would still make you an artist, so that was a very pointless comment. Good job, Cousin Mike. So I guess I have to have the desktop audio swinging around that amount for it to be less painful to everybody. Yeah, dashboard isn't doing anything for YouTube. I'm very confused. Yeah, Cousin Panzer, how do you want me to credit you on the comic, by the way? Because I have you as Panzer, obviously. I might have actually asked you this before. I think we're done with the shading. Probably, maybe. Probably, maybe. You don't have to be a big artist to be an artist. I'm still not seeing chat in YouTube Studio. There's a way to see chat. Very confused. I'll have to look into this later, because I cannot get YouTube's chat to show up. Besides in Restream, which doesn't show me a lot of information. Yeah, you don't have to be a big artist to be an artist, just have fun with it. I mean, I'm by no means a large artist. I think my comic's got a whopping 190 followers on Webtoon. Makes me fairly microscopic, I want to say. Now that Doughboy said that, I actually want to fix this. It was more on the realism be damned part, but I do this. I mostly solve the problems I was having. Usually I write songs. Neat. My brother's a musician. I don't even try to pretend to understand music. I just listen to it. So now I can do the overlay layer. You see that Steam has an Earth Defense Force franchise sale? I did not. I honestly haven't been following EDF too much because we've been playing so many other things. That EDF can be just like... it can be the biggest pain in the ass to play. So many instances where I'm like flying around and all of a sudden I'm blown up and I'm just like, well... shit. Hopefully someone runs their ass over to me. I heard the newest one is possibly coming out next year or something like that in the West. Yeah, everyone starts somewhere with when it comes to art, of course. So, do your thing. Enjoy. Biggest thing I set out to do was make sure that I learn something new every day when it comes to art. Even if it's minor stuff. Just like how to add a little texture to something or a special effect or whatever. No date, just the... oh jeez. Why is EDF so slow to come out here? Like, I know it's like the biggest series, but... come on. Hide that now, don't exactly know what I'm gonna do for the background. Let me look through my references real quick. I mean, EDF's always been, you know, fairly low budget and kind of just a love letter to the most absurd, dumb thing that they can pull out of their ass, which, you know, it's fine. What's my favorite game? Oh, no. I'm so bad at picking favorites. Crap. If I had to pick one, I would just be lame and point at, I probably put the most hours into Monster Hunter World, so therefore, that one, by default, is my favorite. It's not exactly the best metric, but, oh, this is such a problem. Let me pull up my menus, come on. Slowing things down so bad. Like, everyone here has a favorite game, right? Like, it's just me who's a little insane with not having favorites, because that's just me. I think there's like too many games to have a favorite. Is that I was gonna say Shantae? Shantae is a lot of fun, but like... and favorites, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how people have favorites. I envy everyone who does, because like... you guys just can go like, you know, this is my favorite game, I love it dearly, and me, I'm just kinda like... well, I like a lot of games. I mean, yeah, do tell. Do I bother making a texture, or putting a texture in this? Because I'm not sure I want to. Let's drop this here. Ah, this is kind of interesting. We're learning something together. This. Oh, hi, Rumi. How be you this fine day? I'm currently struggling with some silly bullshit. Love not being able to have menus pop up in Clip Studio Paint. Who wouldn't? Alive, awake, etc. Yeah, fair enough. Lower this a whole bunch. Pop it up here. Now we have our little shit of a witch. Duplicate, merge, drag down. Oh, this bug is annoying. This bug is so very, very annoying. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be restarting my computer. Hey, this is not a complicated background. It's a rectangle with some texture on it. No one's redeemed anything. Larger, please. Everyone will have to trust me when I say this will work out, and it'll be neat. Still lament all the sass that we lost. Well, I'm not giving you a shell, you're gonna get an onion. I wish I didn't have to scroll through all these things. But, you know, here we are. Maybe I'll drop the saturation. Looks like a 1990s Sears photo shoot portrait. My god, Doba, shoot me in the chest, why don't you? Fuck. I'll always be more once I played months of it as a kid. No shell complaint. Gonna be a blooming onion? Well, no, because I don't have a PNG for that. No, for the head. I believe you. I believe you. My feelings aren't at all hurt. I shoot the head. So, oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, you always shoot the ass. This means the background isn't complicated enough. We need more. Well, I'm adding a little more. Let's do that, and now I have to find the font. I love finding fonts. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. The menus aren't working in Clip Studio, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. Hope everyone's ready to find out with me. Let's find it together. Looks like a PS2. I mean, you know what? I'll take that. Manuals were cool back then. Is Always Angry gonna... Maybe Always Angry will work. Hold on, let's jack this up. Bigger. 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 Keep going. I might have another font that's more fitting. Too much butter. Doesn't arc. Doesn't arc. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that this might be just a bit too large. It's just a bit too large. Okay. Duplicate, new layer, merge down. Let's shrink it. Shrink it. There we go. We love a Faulty Towers reference in 2023. Well, we just need a clip of Basil Fawlty beating his car with the random twig that he pulled off of a tree. While screaming. That would be the best subscriber. Like, when you subscribe, that would be the best clip to have. That's it! I'm gonna give you a right thrashing! Ah! Comes back with a branch. They need to draw the rest of the party like an 8-foot-tall dwarf with gigantism named Teeny. I hate you. I hate you so much. Dwell. Oh my god. Listen. Don't listen, but listen. Cousin Mike's head is currently fucked. Well, he's doing his best to keep up with your nonsense, chat, but your nonsense is full of vitamin nonsense. Put this somewhere else, or man, I'll just have to work more Dayquil needed. No, I do not need to be high on Dayquil on stream. That would be... We don't even have any. I think my dad drank all of it. Like, I actually really wanted some earlier, because, like, I don't know, does that affect, like, head pressure? I don't know how else to describe it, because it's not a headache, but, like, I feel like I have, like a beanie or something that's on my head that's too tight. It's really annoying. I feel bad for complaining because Bri has been coughing really bad. I heard him all night last night. I came by to, like, you know, grab something from the fridge and he was just packing up a lung. Sinuses? Is it a sinus thing? Like, it feels like it's all around my head. We really have a bit too much bugmans. That'll be the day. Sinuses will also do that. Alright, I will take your word that I am having sinus pressure. Does Dayquil handle that at all, or do I have to, like, look for something else? To the corner with you. I have just the sound for that. Or whenever she does. He's got you there. He has got you there. Let's crop this a little bit more. Oh, I didn't do anything with the damn crystal on her wand. Oh, my flippin' goodness. Alt. Edit. Crop. It's taking a while. Actually, Ruby doesn't get the bonk. He gets the bonk and he gets the fucking catapult. Right into the corner. Bonkapult. That's funnier than it should be. Oh god. Damn. Not allowed to make me laugh. This is the internet, after all. Stuff like that is verboten. So Doughboy, you're the pharmacy tech. Does, what would I do for sinus pressure? You say day calls can be very frustrating. Are you clogged? I'm just having pressure. Like, I'm breathing perfectly fine through my nose and everything. If that's what you're asking. I'm glad that I have a pharmacy tech to just poke and be like, hey, tell me things. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do this, but let's do this. Use... Wait, where's the... This brush might be what I want. No, that's too big. Fucking god. To this page real quick. No, that's the one I want. That's... That can work? God, it looks like a petri dish of horror. That also looks like a petri dish of horror. Drop it? It's not what I want either. Will the rubber brush work for this? Or wait a minute, no. It's gonna be... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I can still make this work. Thought I was almost done. I decided I wanted to put freckles. Whoa, that is huge. That's... How do I shrink these? Say, come on, work with me, brush. That's too much. There's another one I could use. God damn it. There we go, that's more like what I was thinking. You know, like I said, it's just pressure. Alright, little troublemaker, I think, is done. That means I gotta export the time-lapse. As I pump the microphone, I apologize. Also, thank you, Cousin Ark, again, for the giant tea keg that I have. It has been very useful. And good. Now I need someone to chime in to tell me how expensive it is to make me feel guilty. Thanks, Dad. You sent me a vid. Oh, I think I know what this is gonna be like. Yeah, see, my computer's beeping. I don't know what's up with that. I don't have any pressure there, though. Like, it's just around my head. Like my forehead and my back. Maybe it's a tension headache. I don't know. Or it could be sinus. What the fuck do I know? Okay. Export that. And now turn up the time lapse so I can have some SSD space. It's all connected, of course it is. Well, Bry's got the spray downstairs, but I don't know if I want to share, I don't know if I want to share nose medication shafts with my brother. I don't know where his nose has been. Alright, okay, the Witch with a Shotgun's done, so doodling. I've not considered it because I didn't know it was a sinus. I almost said sinus problem. Sinus problem until Chad had brought it up. You guys are my WebMD. This is your opportunity to tell me I have like 43 types of nose cancer or something. My computer is still beeping. Do I restart my computer? I don't know if I should restart my computer. I have no idea what that is. If it gets worse, I will consider it. Just go to your local Long Island Ocean and hop in. Considering how dark it is, I'm pretty sure that would be the last you hear of me. Body found washed up on Rhode Island. Short man found... Sassy small child found drowned at Rhode Island. Might be a Long Islander because there was a pizza in his hand. Fuck, where is my template? Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. This is going great. Don't hurt yourself that hard? Make sure you follow the instructions. I mean, again, Brian has something, and he's done it before, so I can just poke him if I really, really need to. Open this. Come on. It's still doing it. Welcome back. Okay, so... Don't exactly have a plan for the sketches today, but, you know, here we go. Heard that beeping before, I don't know what triggered it. Sounds like I'm not... I mean, it only usually pops up, like I said, when I'm starting up my computer and I, like, move my mouse around. Like, something goes funky then. Taking my mouse somewhere it doesn't want to be. Well, we're all going on an emotional journey together. This is a live stream, after all, so there's three things that happen during a live stream. Emotional damage, a journey, and embarrassment. And if you think otherwise, well, congratulations, your stream is probably slightly better run than mine. Alright, Dobo, cheers. Like I said, I'm not that bad. But if it gets, like, actual pain and not just pressure, yeah, I'll jump on that. Alright, okay, so, again, I don't exactly have a plan for the sketches today, but you'll find out where I'm going soon. Let's draw Cora sleeping and relaxing. Okay, that was weird. How would Cora sleep after or during some hard work before bed? Would she be curled up, or would she just be, like, spread out, just limbs everywhere? No, I'm drawing a Journey to the Skyline picture, damn it. Let's do this before it gets to pain. When it gets to pain, you gotta go to the doctor. I'm not talking about pain. Pretzel sleep? It was chat was a mistake. Gun blip. This isn't Journey to America. America. Actually, we'll draw... I have an idea. I'll draw Cora like I draw... like I wake up sometimes and I'm like, man, why does my shoulder hurt? Or, like, back shoulder. So I'll be like... Oh god, really? Okay, so that's how my hand is. Okay. There, sometimes you have to do a little posing yourself. They always called me a poser in high school. Little did they know that they were fucking accurate. So we just can see you spread out like a cocoon. I think she'll have a little bit of everything going on in more ways than one. I'm getting this. I'm slowly picturing this more and more as we go, so we'll see. Fortunately, from this angle, we're not going to be able to get the pillow completely drenched in drool. How would this ear go? Probably not ergo, ear go. Damn you. Oh, speaking of Astral Ascent in the most loosest of terms, I was talking to Gundam, and I was like, man, I really wish that I completely misspoke. It was just the stupidest thing. I'm like, I really want to play Astral Ascent on my PC rather than my Switch, and he's like, you mean Astral Chain? I'm like, what the hell's the matter with me? I would love to play Astral Ascent on my desktop with, Astral Chain, rather, with 60 frames per second and everything instead of the 30 that the Switch has blessed us with. The 30 that it tries to bless us with. Kuro was a little bit older, I would make the ass crack poking out of her pajamas, but I'm not going to do that. here. And pausing. Yes! Oh, I would love a mod so I would be allowed to pause my Astral Chain game. Fuck me. I need an option, or, I need to get a PNG with of a sticky note with dumb written on it for my little PNG tuber. Oh god, this is kind of like the Family Guy death pose, now that I think about it. Jesus, no wonder I wake up with my back going, what have you done? What have you done? Put a post-it note on the cardboard box helmet in the game. Help. We'll never wear that. Every day I bring up, like, playing games on the Switch, I creep closer and closer to, I should just hack this stupid fucking thing and take my, and copy my games that I actually have, so Nintendo doesn't have an argument. Even though they will. I also don't want to download them otherwise. You love an emotional cutscene with cardboard. Zooms on the eyes if they are visible. See? We'll get a little wear and tear on this cardboard box. Games I legally pay for? Yeah, I mean, I don't do the Aaaaart fiddly dee these days. No, this isn't a sneaking mission. This is an emotional mission. Aaaaart has made it his journey to make this an emotional thing. Sticky note with a little tear. There we go. See? You could see the emotions pouring out of the cardboard box. Cardboard box. That is a picture. Is that an actual outfit in the game? Because I don't remember that one. The Fragile layer ups. I gotta get the Fragile here. $11 out of 10, you should draw a comic. I should. That'll be $5. I'll put it towards the... Actually, I was gonna say, I'll put it towards a Mike's Harder Lemonade, but I just realized they're like 5-something now. So I wouldn't even cover one. It's fucking highway robbery. Also, I love the dialogue. Your mother died, whoops. Oh. I'm sad. Do I get a discount if I recycle a box? I think that is a discount. This is the weirdest doujin you've ever seen. Well, I mean, it's a very important emotional moment. Look, I mean, you even got the cardboard box details. Like, look at that. You know, you don't get that kind of detail just anywhere, you know? Back to me trying to draw Korra. You guys are bad for me. Terrible for me, one might say. I know, that is the problem. That is a problem. I should just start banning everyone in chat. It'd be a lot easier. Wow. It's so easy to focus. But then who would I have to yell at and scream at? Ear should be bent a little bit because we're going to be putting her on a pillow. Hold on. How does this hand go on like this? Wow, it is actually like flipped like that. That's gonna... Oh my god. Even when drawing dumb pictures... it gets complicated. God, this really is the Family Guy death pose. Like, I did not mean it to be that, but it's fine. Oh, speaking of playing games wrong, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I found out that I had played Tales of Berseria wrong. This time it's not my fault. So it doesn't change how annoyed I am, because I did play it wrong. But I mentioned it to Vam. There's actually a typo in the game where they're like, oh, if you use L3 plus the face buttons, you can do different moves. It's L1, not L3. Like, I was watching a video, and the guy's like, yeah, they just straight up never fixed this, and it's just wrong. I'm like, you bastards! No, Luffy set is not allowed. And the other thing was, if you hold the attack button, it'll do the different moves that are listed in the description. I'm like, I could not figure out for the life of me how to do that, but thanks, I guess. You fucking... I wonder if it's any more clear in the Japanese version. What am I doing? What am due? So, my usual background thing of green. I'll have the pillow just kind of existing in a spot. Du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. I'm mispronouncing that probably horribly. Doing the wrong thing there. Your French is great. Listen, Cousin Ark. Take your French. Just take it. So everyone, and I mean everyone, I'm looking at you because I need something to chat about. And this topic got brought up recently. So your game of the year, what is it? What is your game or games of the year? I'll even let you subdivide into categories because I'm just that nice kind of guy. This is where I bang on the Kofi jar. Not literally. Isn't Final Fantasy XIV like 60 years old or something at this point? Doesn't hurt. Surely you've played a game that's come out within the last year. Final bar line. Wait, is that the only new game you played this year, actually? Final Fantasy XIV is nominated for the awards thanks to DLC. That's cheeky. That's cheeky. Don't... That is so cheeky. God, her arm is so twisted. How... This would be like... Drew a line there. So is Cyberpunk. That's cheeky! Don't... Like, I can forgive a remake getting onto a list, but, like, certain things just, it's like, guys, come on, like, there are new games that have come out. Like, otherwise it'd just be like, you know, Metroid Prime Remastered is my favorite game of the year because it's, like, you know, it's one of my top games ever made. And they've just enhanced it. Or basically new games. Yeah, look, I'm not a good person to ask about that kind of thing even. Cyberpunk's nominated for the most ongoing game, while the most ongoing game. No Man's Sky better be right there too, because that game got pulled from a fucking hellhole too. Online games like Ape. Oh god, just call it out what it is. You become a good person. I do not want this responsibility. There's some other things. So my game of the year, my AAA game of the year, has got to be Armored Core, because I blew through that 3 times in, like, the span of a month. And that's pretty rare for me. And then, for indie, it would probably be, why am I blanking on the name? Gravity Circuit. I want to say Gravity Rush, but that's another game and company altogether. Gravity Circuit is so damn good. And it's only gotten better with some updates where they added in like a An area where you can test your gear and whatnot. Plastic Duck Simulator. That is not... Is that a game, or is that just, you know... bonus ducks, etc. And somehow under accessibility Diablo 4 has what? Iceborne has an update? Yeah, Iceborne has an update because it's Steam Deck stuff. They patched the game for the Steam Deck and it's made a couple of little problems that they're kind of ironing out. Yeah. Because now Iceborne is Steam Deck verified, even though it worked perfectly fine before. So I don't know what they changed to make it verified, but here we are. Community-driven Destiny 2 when... I don't like Destiny because of everything I keep hearing about it. It's like, oh, you buy an expansion, but then the developers just go like, no, you're not allowed to play the expansion right now because it's not in rotation. It's like, but I bought it. Yeah, but you can't play it. But I bought it. So, who are you to tell me whether I can or cannot play the content? Okay, that's weird. Vam's comment isn't showing up on Restream for some reason. You should go near the nominees, see what chat thinks, many your turtle picks. That's the seasons, not the DLC. Ah, okay. Well, I haven't heard good things about it in any case, so... I'm just like, man, I don't know. Yeah, Vam's comment about the nominees is not showing up on Restream. I really don't like Restream right now. It's like Destiny's one they refused to make DLC for almost a full year, and they added like 30 minutes ago. Well, they were probably making Destiny 2 at that point, and I imagine they were also trying to get the fuck away from Bungie. Or not. Wait, Bungie or Microsoft? I don't know. I'm taking a long time to finish this sketch. Yeah, Destiny just hasn't endeared me because of things I've heard. Even if I was mistaken on how one of them worked, it still just kind of like makes me go, yeah. Attitude and finally for the first edition. Base game, cheaper. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. So maybe I just won't think about it. So that looks like that. Oh crap, actually I don't remember what Cora's bed looks like. It's a good thing I don't have a reference folder full of this shit. Issue 2? Okay, I was very lame. I did make her bed into a giant heart-shaped top. This looks lewd. It's not lewd. It only looks lewd because you're seeing it the way it is. You're not seeing it the way it's going to be. Wow, her headboard is terrible. What was I thinking when I drew it like this? No, there is no lewd, only Zool. Just give me a minute and it won't look lewd, you psychos. God, jeez, God, jeez. Bam, I hate to tell you this. That is not how you spell Zool. Spelled with an X. I believe Ghostbusters might have actually done it differently. It's either XUL or ZUUL. You can look it up for me. I believe in you. There you go. I feel like I goofed with Cora. I feel like she's like sleeping in a bed that she should have had replaced a while ago. It's like her family's fairly well off. But she's like still sleeping in her like bed from like when she was a kid. Speaking of Ghostbusters, oh no. Do we have to? Whenever Ghostbusters gets brought up these days, it's usually awful, terrible, horrible, awful, terrible, awful, terrible, horrible news. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna switch headphones because I don't think his earbuds are helping me out much. But maybe having something gripping my head won't help me much either. We'll find out. 1 second. I'll be making another Ghostbusters movie. Because I can't let something be dead, ironically. Or can... Shrink the heart back down because I'm very good at what I'm doing. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Bro, why ain't you trusting me? You know, I could retcon what her bed looks like. I can retcon what her bed looks like. Kind of. If I was smart, I would have had it carved into the wood and not embossed in the wood. Yeah, I know everyone's going with a lot of the AAA games that have come out. I guess Armored Core 6 is a AAA game, but, you know, it's not up there with all the other ones I've been seeing, you know, like Zelda, Spider-Man, and whatever else. I have less than zero interest in the new Zelda. Sure, it's a good game, but like I just don't care about building stuff to fight evil. EC6 would have been my go to the year had they not made the bosses easier. I've heard the boss difference isn't that huge, but I don't really know. It's noticeable. I don't think that's enough to knock it down, but I don't know. Because I know there's a guy who's doing a couple of challenge runs, like, can you beat the game in the junk mech that you get? And he's like, I even beat it before the game patch came out. So, you know, no one could be like, oh, well, you know, blah, blah. He's like, but he's like, honestly, there really wasn't much of a difference. I'm like, huh. I mean, that's not your objective fact, Remy? Are you sure? Is this not your objective fact of the year? The Last Faith? I really wish Steam would stop fucking showing the streams automatically. Like, I don't give a shit about someone playing this game. Like, I'm here to look at the screenshots and then fuck off. Why does he pose like the Belmont in Lords of Shadow on that one screenshot? I'd probably have to see this in motion, because every time I try and play a Castlevania game, it doesn't go well for me. Comedy being Shantae is a bit more like Castlevania than it is Metroid, and here I am. BRB real quick. Let's go up to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Headphones on, glove on. Glovey glove. Indeed, Cousin Panzer. So Cousin Panzer is your game of the year, Void Stranger? I think it's the newest game I think you've been playing. Or the only game from this year, I would say. You would say so? Boulder. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, well, that slipped my mind. I'm gonna blame my head at the moment. Oh, yeah, that. I didn't know that was a new game. Then again, I'm not up to date on the Two-Who universe. Too many Two-Whos. Sounds good to me. You seem to be enjoying it quite a bit. Every time I came in, I'm just kind of like, nope, no idea. Like one moment you're doing blocks, next minute you're doing a shoot 'em up against God. And some gal with her titties out. I'm just like, oh, wait, what? What? What is happening? What is this game? Actually, her hair wouldn't be up. Damn it. I want to make this look like she fell asleep while working. It's just, yes, just block pushing. That's all it is. If you were to ask me if I saw anything else, I would say no. There was no anime titties on display or shooting at God in a shmup. That would just be plain poppycock. It's 34, but also the internet didn't have to make porn of it. There's literally titty in the game. I mean, I didn't have context for any of it. Like, if... It kind of depends, I think, on whatever's going on, because, Journey to the Skyline, I'm not gonna have any kind of, like, lewd stuff in the comic. But there is a statue of a goddess that I'm like... You know, you always see statues like this where they're just like... Tits out, pecs out, six-pack, blah 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 blah. No clothes cause transformation. I mean, if you want to see someone's attitude change real quick, walking at someone while they're chaining, you'll be like, uh-oh. There's a transformation that you can see in reality. Fuck's sake. Like I said, it seems like it's well put together. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know, it doesn't help that I'm you know, popping in like an hour into the stream, and I missed the last one, and it's just like, okay. Her cover was really thought out, so that's fine. It means I could BS it a bit. The dialogue in the song is so goofy. Wanna fight? Go faster! It's so goofy, I don't get it. The other game, I guess, is a runner-up for Game of the Year in terms of indies. I guess Trepang 2. It's really good. I just wish there was a little more to it. I mean, what is there is, like, just great. Nothing quite like sliding 60 miles an hour at someone's legs, catching them in midair, throwing them at their friends after pulling the pin on a grenade. Like, you don't get that in many other games, so, like, truly great stuff. I just wish there was a little bit more. See the No, I didn't see any of them. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see anything except that I saw people were upset that, that some games might have been in or excluded. Dave the Diver, which is not an indie company. I've seen clips of that, but I don't... It's not an indie company? Then what is it? Is that being published by Devolver or something? No, oh, wait. Why does that sound familiar? Pretty much how I slept like the other night. I couldn't get the blanket over on my feet and just like, oh, I don't care, I'm so fucking tired. Put the cover sheets down here, like over one of the feet. It's just like a true mess. Oh wait, if we're gonna go for a true mess, it's gotta be... The mattress is half exposed over here. Didn't Starfield get nominated? It's like, how the fuck did that jank piece of shit get nominated for anything? I guess when you're Microsoft and you just dump money into a game getting in. Starfield should not be at all in there. Not a lot of games came out this year that super interested me. Like, you know, a couple of them surprised me. You know, I didn't know Armored Core was coming out until it was out. Well, I mean, like, I didn't know when it was coming out, rather. And then all of a sudden it was out. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake came out. That was really good, but like, I still haven't beaten it. I gotta just pop that on, beat it, so I can just be like, look, I beat it the year it came out. Hooray. Amazing. And then I gotta get to trying out, Ratchet and Clank. The new one, whatever the heck it's called. Ripped Apart, I think. This one, Ratchet and Clank had innuendo stuck in their names. Even if it was cheesy. I'm hoping Ratchet and Clank will run well in my system. It looked like it will by the system requirements, but Sony's pulled a fast one on me before, because Horizon Zero Dawn. My computer's under, should have ran that game more than fine, but early on it sure as fuck didn't. It runs it better now, but there's definitely certain areas that chug in that game for some reason. I think there's a mod to fix that. People usually put out those little performance things. Help out a whole bunch. I haven't tried it yet. Honestly, Clancy picked it up on my account because he's like, oh, we can both play it. So I'm like, okay. Fine, I guess. Yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna... Sorry for bumping the microphone. I just don't know if it's gonna run super great. My 2070 is overclocked, but I think that's on the recommended, so my computer might have problems. Honestly, I also want to beat the Ratchet and Clank game I never got to beat, even though I heard it wasn't super great. I never got to beat A Crack in Time. I remember laughing when I played Tools of Destruction, the first PS3 Ratchet and Clank game, and there's a moment where you start falling early on in the game, and it's like, use the 6-axis to control the way you fall. Alternatively, you can press start right now and disable it. I'm like, oh wow, cool, start, disable. Sony was really, really keen to put those gimmicks to full use. The stupid thing is, later on they wind up removing them, because with Uncharted they had the 6-axis for, what's it called? The, you'd randomly have to balance your character. They completely removed it in the PS4 remaster. But stupidly, they brought it back for the Vita version, but I think it was like the weirdest way to have it in the Vita version. Like, it would be, you'd be walking, all of a sudden it would be like, uh-oh, you better balance yourself, you know. And there was like a meter. It's been a long time since I played Golden Abyss. I think that's what it was called. Spider-Man game on Steam. By default, Steam turns on the 6-axis. It was so bad. That's weird. I never beat Spider-Man on PS4 because I had the PS4 version. I got it for like, I don't know. I want to say I got it for like $10 or something like that. I just cannot focus on open world games. Like, I just lose it really quickly. Probably why I lost focus on Cyberpunk, even though I'm enjoying it. I will hop back on Cyberpunk because that's fun. It's one thing I wish they didn't have in that game. I know it's a controversial opinion, but I really don't like when the game scales your level. If you go into an area, there should be things you can't fight in there. You walk in, and there's like some, you know, really tough robot monster, whatever, and it should kick the crap out of you, and you should be like, okay, I'll come back here later. Because I like that kind of progression, because you can come back later, and you're like, oh, look at that, I can now beat him, instead of just every enemy is your level. It's like, that's the stupidest fucking thing. I know people are like, oh, but it lets you have so much more freedom. It's like, you're not supposed to just be able to go wherever you want. More praising people like me because of main quests, like a scroll aside. Yeah, I never beat Skyrim for that reason. I think I played Skyrim for like 3 hours. 3 hours, what am I saying? Like, for like 20 or 30 hours before I even got the rest of Fus Roda. Like, my friend's like, are you serious? I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm just going wherever I want to go. So he's like, we're gonna make you get the goddamn power now. I'm like, okay. So I got it, and then I wound up not even using it because I like the ice one better. Look, I'm biased to a fault. If it's got an ice power and it's cool, that was not intended as a pun. If it's got a good ice skill, I'm for it. I enjoyed playing Elden Ring because that was, you know, just go anywhere and it worked out, right? Which one was Yol? That was the fire shout? Oh, okay. Yeah, I went for the ice one. Like, don't get me wrong, Fus Roda was much the funny, haha, etc., but it's just the ice one would just raise them in place, walk behind, start stabbing, have much the comedy. It's been so long since I played Skyrim, like, I'm just wondering, like, is it any good anymore, like, in terms of, like, feeling like a big open world game, or do you pop it on and is it, like, really empty and shallow and whatever else? I imagine it's kind of a bit like that. Alright, because my 24 Elden Ring DLC. Oh, jeez. It'd be nice to have that pop out. There was a time control one, that was also good. Without mods, no. Yeah, I imagine it doesn't really hold up super well in terms of, like, feeling like a big world. I'd like to see Elden Ring's, DLC come out. I've not got to experience Dark Souls DLC. Like, I heard Bloodborne's DLC was really good, but, Cousin Mike didn't buy that DLC because Cousin Mike was very convinced, erroneously I might add, that, maybe, just maybe, that it'll come out on PC, and me spending $10 on some DLC when I'm not gonna play it on there would be a waste of money. It is, but it's hard to get used to the moon. It feels like you're running... Walk. Huh. I don't know. I know Doughboy had it modded to all hell and back, where he was the king of Skyrim and had a wife and kids and was basically running Skyrim's orphanage. Don't mind me, I'm just overcomplicating the shit out of this. It's been a really long time since I played Skyrim. I really don't have much of an interest in doing it again, but I remember when the Switch was, you know, still new-ish. They're like, oh yeah, Skyrim for Switch. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get it on Switch. You know, a little portable fun, that'll be fun. I'm like, wait, it's $60 again? And I saw a video and it was like, yeah, they haven't patched anything, so it's still garbage. I'm like, oh my god, okay, nope. 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 And again, nope. Only Bethesda can get away with putting out a game without patches for this long. We made it look better. Did you fix any of the bugs? We made it look better. The bugs. No? Well, thanks. Is the DLC in Dark Souls or Souls games usually good? Like, I heard that they could add some cool weapons, but is the overall package good? Yeah, but they don't even steal the patches. Like, if they stole the patches, I think people would be happy to an extent. You know, as long as the modder was, like, you know, not screaming at them. Because I think people have said that Starfield is using stuff that might have been done with, like, Fallout 4 mods to fix, like, certain elements of their engine. Which is, like... Man, I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot to think about. Why am I doing this? I need that... Oh good, thanks for beeping again. I am so restarting my computer after this. I feel a couple of improvements, at least fixing the game. I mean, the thing that bothers me, though, is, like... Fucking credit the modder, you know, talk to them about it. Like, it's... Like, I know it's their game, but it's not their patch. You can't just take someone's fucking work and just be like, nah, this is mine. I mean, there's many reasons to hate Bethesda. Like, I like they tried... Did they do anything more with their microtransactions and with their creation bullshit? The Creators Club, I forgot what the fuck it was. Or did everyone just kind of ignore it because it's a crappy cash grab? I know there was a lot of thievery going on with that. They were like, this isn't your mod, and you're charging for it. And like, oh, whoops. I think it's funny that Naughty Dog got caught stealing artwork from Ubisoft early on with Uncharted, one of them. Or was it Last of Us? I have no idea. I'm like, oh yeah, it was supposed to be a placeholder. It's like, it's still not great. Not a great look. If you want a placeholder, I'm pretty sure you guys have plenty of concept art laying around. I'm putting a lot of detail into this, but thankfully it's going to be just me using the sketch for this anyway. My clock's being blocked, so I hate to ask, but can someone tell me how long I've been streaming for? Probably been over 3 hours, right? Like 3.5, something like that. Two and a half? Really? I thought it would have been 3. Holy crap. Crikey. We're just on like the final couple of tracks that we don't really need to listen to on this. Alright, what soundtrack do I want to put on? Jump up here to this one, and then we'll jump around to something else. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And... oh, that's gonna be way too loud. Good thing I caught that. That's too low. Okay, how's that for the volume? That should be good. No one's screaming and holding their ears. It's good volume. Sweet. Now I'm gonna jack up the volume on my end because I can't really hear it. Isn't the volume just crazy and weird? Did I just say... wait, what? Where did my Twitch window go? No one redeem anything, well I can't say. I gotta chat back up now. Save! Of course I will. Thankfully, I am in fact on the correct layer. The BG layer. Even those 3 of them. Crikey. All of them, huh? Need another shell. Well, you're gonna get an artillery shell, because that was the easiest one to click on. Alright, you want a nerd fact, huh? Let my sick brain think of something sick to come up with. Oh crap, what was that handheld? Damn it, what was that, that handheld? Come on, brain. It was a handheld that came out around the N-Gage and, Game Boy Advance time that failed, real hard on its ass. I'm having a hard time thinking of the name. No, not the N-Gage. Around the same time that the N-Gage came out. It had some, interesting features, like it had GPS and whatnot. I had it for a second. Something that did it worse. I mean, it didn't have cell phone functionality built into it. Trying to look it up real quick. 2000s gaming handheld. Well, it's sure showing me some garbage. It's not the garbage I'm looking for, though. Okay, that's worthless, thank you. List of handheld gaming consoles. Oh god, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? It's got the Supervision on here, so it's gotta have the one I'm thinking of. Oh my god, the Cyberco. Not the Tapwave Zodiac. There we go, the Gizmondo. Okay. The Gizmondo. Right. Okay, so the Gizmondo was gonna have 2 versions of it put out, and it was gonna be one where you spent, I think, like $400 for it, and it was gonna be an ad-supported version. So people, you know, were buying both. Not many people, mind you. I think the console only sold like 10,000 copies, or units, or something like that. Also, thank you for the uptime, Ark. And hi, Gundam. So, yeah, there was gonna be an ad-supported version that'd be cheaper, you know, between games, or whatever, you'd be shown an ad. Well, they never got to implement the ad thing, so it failed so hard that they couldn't even get that out. So people who spent the extra money wasted their money because the ad-supported version just, again, never got that put out there. And for an extra fact, just because I'm feeling so very nice and kind, that handheld looks like shit. Oh, hold on, it gets better. If you are lucky enough to have one of these Gizmondos these days, there's a good chance that the outer shell is liquefying. So, it's like, I don't know if you've ever handled silicone when it's like sweating, but it becomes like this really wet and sticky, awful feeling thing. Yeah, to use rubber. It's a textured rubber that's specifically the thing, but the whole shell is made out of it. Like, I don't even know if there is a plastic layer to it. So, the whole thing is just mushy, sticky, and disgusting. So there you go. You got a double nerd fact. You're welcome. That'll be $5. I can smell it from here. Oh, I have a flight stick in Ace Combat 6 or 5. The one that's on 360. I have the flight stick from that game, and I tried to wash off that residue, and I can't get it off, so that thing's just gonna get e-cycled. There's literally nothing I can do about it. I tried dish soap, I tried alcohol, the isopropyl shit. Nothing got it off. Like, it was kind of coming off, but it's still awful, and I spent like an hour or two trying to get it off. I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm just gonna get this... Just gonna get a stick from Amazon or something. Thankfully, I got one before COVID went on, because all the flight sticks were getting scalped because of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Man, I'm just nerd-facting it up, and this is all for free, my god. Yeah, they were just scalping those because of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And of course, Gundam knows about the Gizmondo. Look, if there's one positive thing we could say about the Gizmondo, is it's not based on, Goatsy, like the N-Gage is. So you're welcome for that. You are welcome for that. As long as it's thin layer, oxidized, you can use IPA, but anything thicker, 2 mil... I don't know, it's just bad. It is just disgusting, and I am not taking the time to fix it. It's not worth it. There is no reason to. I have a replacement controller, and it doesn't have any rubber garbage all over it. Like, there's a couple of controllers these days coming out with like a rubber textured back or whatever. I'm like, man, like, I don't know if that's gonna last. I've seen these things get real gross real quick. Also, Van, what's 2mm in freedom units? How many Glock pistols is it? To be measured with a dishwasher. The 300. Oh, you mean like the? You're talking about like money-wise? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Gotta be pretty horrible if it's against TOS that even I usually ignore to an extent. I mean, I can just prematurely time you out. How about that? Glad I'm putting this all on a separate layer that I can just stick onto the drawing when I'm finishing it up. I really want to make my own alphabet for Journey to the Skyline, but last time I looked, I couldn't find software that worked on Windows 10 natively for fonts. But, like, there was some like online thing, but like I was like, man, I don't. There was one that I used to have that like you could just draw directly on the program. Like, oh, this is great. But they don't have that anymore from what I saw. No, I wasn't being serious. I know a little bit of metric. Funny enough, it's usually in the millimeter tolerances where I can guesstimate. I'll have to come up with some names for these books. God, how much of this nonsense script do I have to write? Punch goes with spine. Okay. I get the feeling this is going to be a very long piece to finish. What was supposed to be simple, sure as hell doesn't seem to be simple. Yeah, that was my mistake. That was absolutely my mistake. I'll just do a little cute picture of Cora sleeping, all the books around her. Won't that be just fun and quick and easy? I was wrong! That's probably a good thing I didn't make my own alphabet up for this, because I'm pretty sure I'd be sat here typing up actual information for these books, and I'd be kicking myself the entire time. Because as we know, I've done it before. just realized I know I'm streaming this to YouTube, but I don't know if YouTube's recording it. I haven't checked my live tab because paying attention to websites to that extent has gone beyond my amount of care. I love this particular song right here. As soon as it starts. It's a really beautiful song. Sorry to experience emotions on stream. I'll try not to do it next time. God, this song's so fucking good. Eludes the... What? Damn, stop typing with your face. It's not working out. I know to find another soundtrack because I think this one's done. Could go to the boss themes, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Okay, that soundtrack won't play because it's got Japanese text in it, so it's weird. How does one type with their face? I don't know, Vim. You're gonna have to explain it to the class. Apparently you are the expert. Again, one YouTube video I saw many years ago, someone was giving advice and he's like, don't make fun of chat, you know, be friendly with chat. I'm like, are you new to the internet, sir? Like, if chat could drop a Bean Boozled in your mouth every minute of stream, they would do it. It would be Bean Boozled and vodka, and you'd be very sick, very drunk, within the first 15 minutes of stream. Spit your hot chocolate, like that Bean Boozled. Wait, like a bean... Look, Bean Boozled just seems to be a torture device. I know Remy had it on his stream, and I'm like, Remy, do you hate yourself? I think Glenwood also had it on his stream. I think he mentioned it at one point. It's like, guys, come on. Don't do this to yourself. You get the comment, well, it's not that bad. It's like... Oh, God. I've never had Bean Boozled, but the ones that sound unfucking... like, just impossible to tolerate. Vomit is probably one of the worst ones. Snail did not sound great either. Skunk one... yeah. Maybe someone out there really likes the taste of rotten eggs. Oh, God! I forgot that that was one of the flavors that they had in that. Jeez. Like, I know there's one that's fresh blood, and, like, that one would not faze me. I remember if I ever wound up cutting, like, my finger or something on accident, I'd, you know, I'd be, you know, sucking on my finger going like, ow, but, you know, I'm aware it's, like, the least hygienic thing you can do, but, you know, one, when you're a kid, two, who cares? Well, that's ooh, that one cannot be nice. That cannot be nice. Was that food that... Wait, what's that food? You break the bird's neck, put it in seal's... I have no idea. I know that Doughboy, would eat the chick inside of the egg. And I don't mean, like, the yolk. I mean, it was a chick inside of an egg. Pretty much just like that. I'm like, oh god, that sounds horrible. Apparently it's really good if you put salt in it and whatever. I guess that's it. Yeah, he used to eat that all the time, apparently. I don't know if he can eat it now, because, you know, he's in the States and not, the Philippines. You'll notice I haven't put Blip in the picture yet. Because I haven't really decided what I want to do with Blip at the moment. Just trying to figure out if I wanted him to be sleeping next to Cora, or maybe fiddling with something. Feathers and bones. Apparently the bones are kind of not really real at that point. Like, they just, you know, you go right through them or something. I don't really know. I've never had it. So I wasn't raised on it. It doesn't exactly sound appealing. What does Cora's room look like? Again, back up, back up, back up. I didn't put curtains in her room. Oh my god, I didn't put curtains in her room. I know that's, like, not, like, that big of a detail. But, like, it's bothering me that, like, I didn't do that. Like, in the early pages, I was trying to really just be quick, and it wound up making backgrounds look very simple, which, you know, it's not a bad thing or whatever, but, I have to learn to get a bit of a mix of that going. It's like fish in a can. I mean, look, I've never had the fish in a can thing, but as long as you're not eating, surströmming, because, Jesus fuck. Surströmming is the food you eat if you hate yourself and your neighbors. Actually, anyone within, like, you know, several, like, in a block or two would probably smell that. Apparently it's, like, an open cesspool. Where's your window? Your window is... it's about here. Yeah, I'm so restoring my computer after this. This is just... kinda weird. I don't know why... having these little bugs. I'm hoping it's... as I said... hoping it's just like a little Windows restart thing, and then everything will be fine. If it isn't, I'm not gonna be happy. I've had recurring dreams of, my GPU or something failing and having to fall back on my laptop and my Steam Deck, which I can do. It's not, like, the biggest deal. Like, you know, most of the games I play would work on the Steam Deck just fine. I more mean that, like, in a multiplayer sense. Like, you know, I could do it. It's just, I would rather not do that. Like, apparently Vermintide 2 works fine on the deck, which is mind-boggling. Gander said if he gets 12 subs this charity stream, we can... Wait. Are you talking about fish in a can, or are you talking about surstrumming? If it's surstrumming, he has to do that in a very specific way, or he's gonna fuck his room up. Please don't tell me he's doing surstrumming. Like, I don't know this person from a hole in a wall, but, like, I would not wish that on anybody. He'll do it outside due to the landlord. That will not help. That will not help. That got someone evicted, even outside. I mean, then again, they were dumping the juices onto, like, the stairwell outside, but, like, it's not gonna help. Like, you have to open that... I know it's going to get... You have to open the can underwater so it doesn't shoot the juices everywhere. Like, it's so many levels of just bad with wind. Yeah, because if you look up Ashens, he did a video with Barry where he opened it up, and they didn't puke, but, like, they were really struggling. Look, if Ashens is struggling after the things he's eaten and shit, yeah. Alright, tell you what, I think I'm gonna cut stream for now, because, like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, and, I want to think a little bit more on this piece, because, like, I want Blip. I want to figure out what I want to do with Blip. He's either gonna be, like I said, sleeping, like, against Korra, maybe, like, against her, legs over here, or I was thinking he could be over here, folding some paper, into flowers or whatever. Something fun, I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely, heading off. Thanks for hanging, everyone. Sorry if I've been a little low energy, but this, sinus thing is, if that's what it is really annoying me. Yeah, have a good one. Also, get out.